Friends, I will share with you now some important points pertaining to our sacred epic Ramayana. Ayodhya was the capital of Kingdom Kosala. Ayodhya was also known as Saket, and it is the birthplace of Rama. The city of Ayodhya is on the bank of river Saru. Ayodhya is an important pilgrimage center. Dasharatha was the king of this kingdom. Maharshi Valmiki has written this great epic Ramayana, and before this, sage Narada he narrates this story to Maharshi Valmiki. There are seven kandas in Ramayana. They are Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Yuddha Kanda, and Uttara. It's an epic poem containing over 24,000 slokas and about 500 sargas, that is, chapters. King Dasharatha, he had three queens, namely the Kausalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. He performs the Putrakameshti Yaga for the offspring on the recommendation of the Maharshi Vasistha. He does it under the supervision of Rishyasringa, who was an expert in the Ajurveda. So after this, he gets children Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughna. Kausalya's son Rama, Kaikeyi's son Bharata, and Sumitra's sons Lakshmana and Shatrughna. Sri Rama is the reincarnation of Sri Vishnu, Lakshmana the reincarnation of Seshanaga, the discus and conch of Vishnu came to earth as Bharata and Shatrughna. Sri Rama is the seventh avatar of Vishnu. The Dashavataras are Matsya, Varaha, Kurma, Narasimha, Vamana, Parshurama, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, and Kalki. Dasharatha's family belongs to the Sun dynasty. Sita was found on the soil by King Janaka. She was the avatar of goddess Anaga. Anaga is the other name of Lakshmi. Sage Vasistha, he gave the four sons of Dasharatha the education in the Vedas and the art of war. Vishwamitra took the help of the Rama and Lakshmana when they were young to protect him from the Rakshasas while performing yagas. Rama lifts and breaks the Shivadanas to marry Sita, and name of this bow was Pinaka or the Shivadanas. Pinakapani is the name of Shiva. Kodanda is the name of the bow of Rama. Sri Rama is considered the ideal man and Sita the ideal woman. Sita, the daughter of King Janaka of Janakapuri, is also known as Vaidehi, Janaki, Maithili, or Bhumija. Sita had three very good friends. They were also the cousin sisters. They are Mandavi, Urmila, and Satkruti. And all these four, they got married at the same place, day and time. Sita married Rama, Urmila married Lakshman, Mandavi married Bharata, and Satkruti married Shatrughna. The king Dasharatha, he wanted Rama to replace him as king, but his wife Kaikeyi wanted her son Bharata to be with the king and sent Rama into exile for 14 years. Rama's brother Lakshmana, he goes with him into exile because they had never been apart. Sage Bharadwaja, he suggested that Rama should pause his years of exile, spend his years of exile in Chitrakuta mountain. So on the way, Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita, they met many sages. Sage Atreya's wife, Anasuya, gave Sita the cloths and jewels that would never fade. Anasuya was very powerful, so when rain did not pour in her area for 10 years, she performs a deep penance and gets a promise from Mother Ganga that the river would flow there. The 13th year of exile, Ravana sent a demon named Maricha to lure Sri Rama and Lakshmana and take them away from Sita. So this Maricha, turning into a golden deer, walked along their ashram. So looking at it, Sita asked Rama to capture it, but Lakshmana warned that it may be a demon in disguise. Rama went chasing it and telling Lakshmana to stay and guard Sita. Maricha took Rama far from the cottage. Then Sri Rama realized that it was a demon and he shot it. Maricha then took his true form, real form, and shouts in Sri Rama's voice, "O Lakshmana, O Sita, help, help," like that. So Sita was scared upon hearing this and requested Lakshmana to go and help his brother. But Lakshmana said that no harm could ever happen to Sri Rama. But Sita was not satisfied and forces him to go. So, unable to console her, he reluctantly left after drawing a line called the Lakshman Rekha and asking her not to cross that come what may. However, Mayavi Ravana comes and he manages to take away Sita in their absence. So, Ravana was the 10-headed evil king of Lanka. Ravana was the son of the sage Visharva and the demon princess Kaikesi. He was born in Lanka, and though the son of a sage, he turned out to be a demon. The brothers and sisters of Ravana, including stepbrothers and sisters, they were 8 in number. They are Kumbhakarna, Vibhishna, Kar, Ahiravana, Kuber, Dushana, Shurpanaka, and Kumbhini. Mandodari and Danyamalni, they were the most famous wives of Ravana. Mandodari was very kind and ethical. She also advised Ravana not to kidnap Sita or fight with Rama. And Mandodari's son is Atikeya. Sita was kidnapped by Ravana and kept in the Ashokavana with demons keeping an eye on her. And two people in the palace who were kind to her, they are Ravana's brother Vibhishana, because he knew that Sita was the avatar of Lakshmi, and Mandodari, Ravana's wife. She was kind to Sita as she believed Sita as her guest. Ravana had 7 sons, the Indrajit or Meghanath, again the Prahasta, Atikaya, Akshay Kumara, Devantaka, Narantaka, and Trishira. Ravana's most trusted servant, Trijata, loved Sita like her daughter and worshipped her as goddess. In fact, Trijata did not like what Ravana did to Sita. Ravana was self-centered, very egoistic and powerful. And once when he went to fight with Vali, the king of apes, Vali was even more powerful and he held Ravana under his arms for 6 months and he made Ravana to worship him. See, Ravana also had some good qualities. He was a great devotee. Brahma, pleased by his penance, gave him a boon that he shall not be killed by any demon, demoness, gods, nymphs, heavenly spirits, serpents, or wild beasts. That is, anybody other than men or ape. Because he regarded men and ape as powerless. But Rama killed him as a man. So it's a well-known legend that Ravana and Kumbhakarna, they were actually the doorkeepers of the Vaikuntha in Vishnu's abode. A sage cursed them to be born as demons 3 times and be killed by Vishnu. First, they were Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Second, they were born as Ravana and Kumbhakarna, and finally, they were Kamsa and Shishupala. Ravana received the curse from Nalakubera also. Nalakubera is the son of Kubera because Ravana raped Nalakubera's wife Ramba. So, Nalakubera cursed that if Ravana marry or touch any lady without their wishes, he would be killed. That's what it happened. Shurpanaka, the sister of Ravana, also called as the Kamavalli, was the woman who forced Rama to marry her and had her ears, nose, and the breast chopped off by Lakshman. Jatayu informs Rama first that Ravana had taken away Sita. While Ravana was taking away Sita, Jatayu fought a fierce battle with Ravana to save Sita. Ravana cuts off Jatayu's wings in the battle. Only twice in his entire life, Lakshmana could not obey Sri Rama's orders in full. once when he left Sita unguarded because of that golden deer episode. And the other time by allowing Durvasa Maharshi inside when Rama was discussing with Yama. Many years after Sita left the earth, Yama, the god of death, he came to talk to Sri Rama. And he wished to speak to him alone and requested that anyone who entered be given the death penalty. So Sri Rama asked Lakshmana to guard the door so that no one could enter. As Sri Rama and Yama were talking, the sage Durvasa, the Durvasa Maharshi, he came seeking an audience. So Lakshmana asked him to wait for a while. However, said Durvasa, in his anger, he threatened to destroy Ayodhya, the capital of the kingdom, if he is not granted entrance. So poor Lakshmana, he was in a grave dilemma. And at last he resolved that it would be better if he were to die rather than Ayodhya being destroyed. So he entered the room to announce the sage Durvasa's coming. Rama had two sons, Lava and Kusha. Lakshmana had two sons, Angada and Chandraketu. Bharata had nine sons, and his eldest son, Sumati, also became the king after his father. Shatrughna had two sons, Subahu and Shatrugati. Lava and Kusha, they were the first to promote Srimad Ramayana. Rama takes the help of Sugriva to trace Sita. The Kishkinda kingdom near Pampa forest, it was ruled by brothers Vali and Sugriva. Vali threw Sugriva out of power over a small misunderstanding, and he also took away his wife forcefully. So Sugriva was kind-hearted by nature. He and his friends Nala, Nila, Jambavanta and Marti, they lived together. Marti was the minister in Sugriva's army. He was very powerful and intelligent. He is the son of God Vayu. His mother Anjana was an angel. Sugriva and his group, they lived safely on Rishimuk mountain, as Vali could not reach it due to some curse. So when Rama came there in search of Sita and asked for his help to trace Sita, Sugriva and Malti, they agreed, and in turn they requested Rama to get them back the kingdom of Kishkinda, which was illegally conquered by Vali. So after hearing about the life of Sugriva, Rama helps him in getting him back the kingdom by killing Vali. Sugriva's wife is like a mother to Vali. He forcefully took her with him, which is highly immoral. So with this in mind, and also because of the Vali's other cunning activities, cunning sin, Rama kills Vali. The responsibility of building the bridge to Lanka was entrusted to the brothers Nala and Nila of the Sugriva army, as they had a boon that rocks thrown by them into water will always float. So all the Vanarasena would fetch rocks and give them to Nala and Nila, who would in turn throw them into water. So that way the bridge was built by the Vanarasena. Here Vishwakarma is the deity of architecture and engineering. See, no doubt that the Hanuman crosses and he crossed the ocean to reach Lanka. And he crossed the ocean in one giant leap and he meets Sita in Ashokavana. But Hanuman was unaware of his own capabilities. So Jambavanta informs Hanuman that he is indeed capable of jumping over the ocean. Jambavanta the bear is the other immortal character, the Chiranjeevi in the epic, apart from Hanuman. So Lord Hanuman, also known as Mahavira and Bajrangabali, he is a god and not a devotee of the Lord Rama. He is one of the central figures in the epic Ramayana and its various versions. So while flying over the ocean, Hanuman killed three demons to reach Sita in the Ashokvana. Eventually, he made her believe him. He gave her the ring that Sita had given to Rama. Indrajit, he used the snake weapon Nagastra and he rendered Lakshmana unconscious in the war. So Susena The healer of Vanarasena, he tells Rama after seeing Lakshmana that Lakshmana is alive and can be revived by this Sanjeevani herb located on the hill Sumeru, or what is called as the Chandradrona. So Hanuman goes there, but he could not identify it. So he brings the whole mountain, the Sumeru, or what we call the Chandradrona, to Lanka. Then Susena identifies the herb and he revives Lakshmana. So Dhanvantari is the healer of the god. Indrajit was to perform one yaga, one yagna called the Nukumbila, which would make him invisible. But Vibhishana, the youngest brother of Ravana, gets to know this and he tells Rama that this yagna should not be allowed to be completed. Otherwise, defeating Indrajit and Ravana would be impossible. Indrajit could only be killed by someone who had not eaten, slept, or seen the face of a woman for 14 years. Lakshmana was able to kill Indrajit because he fulfilled all these conditions. Before going into exile, Lakshmana's mother told him to serve Sri Rama and guard him while he slept. So Lakshmana went 14 years without sleeping. Even though Rama gave him the food to eat, he never told him to eat. So Lakshmana, in his loyalty, did not do anything without being told by Rama. Hence, he had not eaten. And though he lived near his sister-in-law Sita for 14 years, he never looked at her face. So he worshipped her and only gazed at her feet. So such was his loyalty. The arrows of Indrajit, it refused to harm Lakshmana because Lakshmana was the incarnation of Sesha. And Lakshmana kills him with the Anjali Kastra. In the Rama Ravan war, Vibhishna gave valuable information about the geography of Lanka, capabilities and secrets of the Rakshasas army and about Ravana. Rama and Ravana fought a fierce battle with bow and arrows for nearly 7 days. Vibhishna told Rama about Ravana's weakest point in his body. Then Rama used Brahmastra and killed him. So this Brahmastra, it was given to Rama by Agastya Muni, which never misses its target. Lord Indra also helps Rama in this battle by providing the chariot and the charioteer, namely the Matali. Later, when Rama defeated Ravana, Rama crowned Vibhishana as the king of Lanka. And Vibhishana is one of the seven immortals. Seven commonly accepted immortals are the Chiranjeevis or Ashwatthama, Bali, Vyasa, Hanuma, Vibhishana, Kripa, and Parshurama. After the battle was over and Ravana was killed, Sita and Rama, they were crowned king and queen. After some time, Sita was accused of not being chaste and faithful by her subjects. So she had to go into exile. She stayed at Valmiki's ashrama the rest of her life. It was there that she gave birth to the twins Lava and Kusha. So after she gave birth to Lava and Kusha, Sita was unknowingly visited by Shatrughna. The Lavanasur, the nephew of Ravana, he was angry at Rama as Rama killed his uncle. So this fellow, Lavanasur, he troubled the sages, and these sages approached Rama for help. Rama sent Shatrughna to kill this demon Lavanasur. On the way, Shatrughna was stopped at Valmiki's ashram and he accidentally missed the twins Lava and Kusha. Lava and Kusha, they were named by him. Lava and Kusha, they conquered Rama's horse, which was sent as part of his Ashwamedha Yaga and defeated his army. So Lama and Kusha then sang the life story of Sita, which left people in tears. But still, the people of Ayodhya did not accept her as their queen. So this was the worst part of Sita's life. And even though the sage Valmiki himself swore that he was faithful, it was not accepted by the citizens of Ayodhya. So she then summoned the Mother Earth by promising that she was always faithful to her husband. And Mother Earth, appeared before Sita, and Sita, of course, goes into the earth by promising that she was always faithful to her husband. So Mother Earth appeared and Sita went inside the earth with her. So, friends, with this, let me conclude. Thank you very much.